Hello, everybody. It's Zach here from realestatelicensewizard.com. Today, we're diving into one of our practice real estate exam questions. In this series, we take a deep dive into some of these tricky test questions. This one is super interesting today, so I hope you guys enjoy. As always, make sure to subscribe and like. That way, you guys get these videos showing up on your YouTube feed as much as possible. That way, you guys are as prepared for your big day as possible. Anyways, let's just jump right into it. So today's question has to deal with mortgage, loans, and of course contract clauses, specifically mortgage contract clauses. So yeah, I'm just going to read the question. So the question states, under the terms in a mortgage, the lender must be paid in full if the property is sold to another person. This is known as the A, alienation clause, B, dominant clause, C, addendum clause, or D, acceleration clause. Okay, interesting. So I'll go ahead and give you guys, a second. Feel free to pause if you need to. If not, I'm just going to jump right into it and to the answer. That is. So, okay, if you're looking at this one, you should already know if you're familiar with your contract clauses, it's going to be A, C, or D because those are legitimate. This dominant clause isn't anything that I've seen before. Um, and there is the dominant state, but the test tends to do that. So keep your eyes out. They'll throw in keywords or definitions that are different, and they'll combine them with another word, but they actually don't exist. But anyways, so yeah, definitely not B. And then so we know it's definitely not the addendum clause. Now it's really down to the alienation and acceleration clause here. So the key word here, or the key phrase here, is paid in full. If the if the property is sold to another person, that would be the key phrase. So uh, think of it like this: when you're looking at the acceleration clause, that normally has to deal with a breach of contract. So if you're familiar with the acceleration clause, all that is the provision that requires borrower to repay all of an outstanding loan if upon breach of contract. So knowing that, there's no breach of contract in this statement, so it's definitely not D. And guess what? It is in fact A. And the alienation clause is the provision that in a mortgage or deed of trust signed with the lender that states that the borrower must pay a mortgage in full before the borrower can transfer the property. So yeah, that's it. So this is another one of those ones. It's super important, and make sure that you understand, the different contract clauses and what they mean. Obviously, alienation and acceleration, a lot of people get those mixed up because they both do involve somebody paying the property in full. It's just two different instances. Like I said, the acceleration clause that comes into place of breach in contract. The alienation clause is just in case, like I said, the property is transferred to another person. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you guys learned something today. It definitely was a tricky one. So I do want to mention we do have three videos covering some of these clauses in this question. So the alienation clause, addendum clause, acceleration clause. I'll leave a link in the comments down below to if you guys want to watch those. Um, but yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. As always, it's Zach from realestatelicensewizard.com. Make today magical.